Since 2004, Jackie Doherty has been an activist and leader on Lowell School Committee. Her pursuit of excellence in Lowell schools has become the trademark of an illustrious career. Jackie has been willing to think creatively and tackle tough issues while remaining able to build a consensus and move our district forward even in tough economic times.
It's not always easy to speak out and say things that make people angry or uncomfortable. And whether I'm speaking out to the mayor or I'm speaking out to the superintendent of schools, the bottom line for me in every issue is how is it impacting the children in the classroom, and how is it leading to our goal of excellent schools, because I believe it is our goal mutually, excellent schools. But I also feel very strongly that this issue of respect and discipline, it's the foundation that all these other things are going to happen. I've been a workshop leader, a volunteer parent in the classroom, teaching children how to write. And that's been a consistent effort I've had over the last 4 years. What that's allowed me is I've seen firsthand the challenges our teachers face in teaching our children. I believe we are all responsible for the quality of education in the city. We are all accountable for the quality of schools and the education our children get. And as a school committee member, I hold myself accountable to do what it takes to provide the best quality education I can for our children. We have a number of success stories out there, and I think that part of the role of a school committee is to make sure those stories are told. What happened here tonight demonstrates what it is that makes Lowell such a great community. We have wonderful, talented children and equally talented, committed adults working in our education system, and I'm proud to be part of this community. Thank you. The efforts we've been doing, and we have put so much effort in math in the last couple of years in terms of the curriculum and the instruction, that it's really paying off at both ends. We've got 29% more students moved into proficient and advanced, while 18% moved up from failing across the district. So it's not just, the good news on the 6th and 8th grade math scores is great, but overall, we've seen really the top is moving up as well as the bottom, and I think it's very encouraging. I think our schools are making progress. I see it not only in test scores, but in our focus on really meeting children where they are and bringing them to the next level of achievement. I think that we are the world here in Lowell, and our children benefit in a way that you can't measure on a standardized test. What it means to go to school with children from so many different cultural and ethnic backgrounds. But the bottom line for me is always going to be about excellence in the schools. And in the last 2 years, every vote I've taken, every initiative I've made has been focused on doing that, doing a better job of educating our students. There has to be work done at higher levels of government. I currently serve as the chair of the Urban Division of the Mass Association of School Committees. I'm working very closely with that association and our legislators at the State House to look for reforms that will help us in terms of the mandates put upon us without funding and just things that make sense for kids that we're not being allowed to do. So really, when I look at my role on the school committee, first I see myself as a parent. I look at all decisions from the perspective of a parent and what it means to the education of all our children. Secondly, I see myself as an educator, someone who's been in front of the classroom, who understands the challenges our teachers face. And thirdly, I see myself as an activist, someone who's actively working to make our public schools better. That step of communicating that this investment in the education of our children is essential for all of us, not just parents, but anybody who lives in the city. It's the future of our city, it's the future of our country.